So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, colleagues and friends across Asia and beyond, and across different time zones. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you back to the Fit Asia Global Online Lecture Series. So if the inaugural lecture last December, where Mr. Amin Gao illuminated the evolving landscape of translation practice and education, established our intellectual compass, then tonight we embark on the next leg of that journey. We move from understanding the context of AI disruption to mastering the mechanics of sustainable professional survival. The question before us is deceptively simple. In an era where large language models can generate possible prose in seconds, how do human language professionals convert their skills into durable, value-generating enterprises? The romantic idea of the solitary translator working in obscurity has collided with the reality of platform economies, algorithmic visibility, and AI-augmented workflows. So technical fluency remains necessary, but it is no longer sufficient. Tonight, we explore the pivot from language skills to a language enterprise, a shift requiring business acumen, ethical clarity, and entrepreneurial courage. So to guide us through this terrain, we are very fortunate to have a speaker whose career embodies the very synthesis we seek. So Dr. Ravi Kumar stands at a rare intersection. He is a scholar of Spanish and Latin American studies, a professional translator of the highest distinction, honored as the 2013 Translator of the Year, and a licensed advocate before the Supreme Court of India. As founder of Modlingua Learning, he has spent over 2 decades building translation and language service initiatives that bridge academia and industry. In his capacity as treasurer of Fit Asia and founding president of the Indian Translators Association, he has advocated tirelessly for the professional dignity of our field. So what makes Ravi's perspective indispensable and important is his refusal to choose between the library and the marketplace. He understands that sustainable careers are not built on defensive resistance to AI, but on strategic positioning, value-based pricing, and service architecture that extends beyond or well beyond translation only. So tonight he offers not abstract theory, but a practice roadmap or practical roadmap, how to write stronger proposals, manage client relationships, structure repeatable workflows, and integrate AI responsibly without surrendering professional agency. So whether you are a seasoned interpreter navigating platform economics, a trainer preparing students for an unrecognizable job market, or a student wondering if language studies still promise a viable and valuable future, this session is really crafted for you. So please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Ravi Kumar. So Dr. Kumar, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Feng. I must give you my special thanks to you for inviting me to this lecture series and interacting with students at Macau as well as across the globe. I feel thrilled that we are discussing today a very important topic and that is use of AI, use of techniques that keeps us moving in spite of all our efforts that currently tend to endanger our profession. I believe it is not danger, rather it is an opportunity, and we transfer ourselves from being an individual to a team worker, because the bigger team we have, the better it is for the results that can create a bigger impact in language market. See, my friends, today I want to discuss with you, some key points, and those key points are first of all related to how this AI is driving the world. We will also now discuss about what is from a language school to an enterprise, what role we play there. I would also like to share with you some experiences in last 3 decades I have been part of as well. And then we will understand how the development of Google phenomena has impacted the whole content consumption market, including invent of mobile phone and Wi-Fi technology. We will also understand the shift that is taking place in technology. I mean, it is dynamic. The way translation, work was dynamic. Similarly, this technology is very dynamic, and human needs never stop, so we always evolve. And in all this scenario, what is the role of we linguist? At one point, as a translator, AI is replacing us. As an interpreter, online AI is impressing us. As thought-provoking poet, even at times, AI is replacing us. We are being sort of knocked down from various corners, and in that we have to survive, and we have to also get satisfactory answer to all our human needs and desires of being creative. And in all this, after having discussed, I would like to discuss with you how to evolve from one man enterprise to a middleman, medium enterprise, and then to a large corporation as a business house. And we will discuss what opportunities we have currently in AI market, how we can make use of those opportunities. And at the end, we will have some question and discussions and some research questions, which can be used even for our research in academia and future activities in translation field. So if you have any questions, please hold on and direct your questions to our friend Andrea, and then she will make notes of those questions, and we will discuss about it after I have finished my lectures. So with this introduction, my friend, I would again like to thank you all for being part of today's gathering, and a special thanks to Professor Dr. Defeng for having invited me here, and thanks to FIT Asia and FIT Center. With Umbrella, we are striving today with more than 100 plus associations and spread across the globe. So with this umbrella body that embodies small associations like ours to large associations like European countries, or even China, or even America, or any other part of the world whose numbers are very high. In India, we do have high number of translators, but we are so diversified that still today government has not yet started playing key role in controlling it or doing any promotional activities on a industry basis or association basis, but they do promote it as a literature, but not much as business. Whereas the need is now business. I hope that will also come in the near future. Talks are already on the way. New education policy in India has imbibed these concepts, and they have already introduced a special institute for translation and interpreting, which will be of world class. In times to come, we will have more of such activities from Indian side on a larger scale, my friend. But the most important aspect is when we are talking about language as a business, not purely as a literary pursuits, we have to integrate translation not as an individual act, but as a teamwork, as a process that involves technology, that involves contracts, that involves branding, that involves project management, quality control, including some standards which were earlier developed, as well as ISO standards, including Chinese standards, Japanese standards, or EN 15038 or American standard 1575. So my friends, with this, let's come to our point of discussion for today. I would like to share, and then we move to our acts for the day.
Don't forget to subscribe to Modlingua channel, friends.